Hi. Hi there. I've got music. I've put music on. I've decided I wanted music today. Hello. Oh no. There we go. Hi. Hello everyone. Hello Ian. Hello Kid Rummy. Hello Tatol. And hello Virtual Bread. Can you hear the music? Is it too loud? Hello Danger. Welcome in. Is the music too loud? Is it annoying? Is everyone sick of it? It's quiet. Shall I turn it up a little bit? I wasn't sure how loud would be appropriate, but I guess it goes quieter when I talk anyway. So maybe that's fine. Which is giving me an error trying to resub. It's giving you advice, Danger. It's giving you advice. I'm sorry if I was speaking to people the other day about music and about if oh, it stopped. Oh, there we go. About if I should play music in my art bits, and because I wasn't sure if I wanted to, and the advice was both I like music, but also people saying I like music, but I like to listen to my own music sometimes. And I was like, well, I don't know. But today I want some music on. So I've put on an Animal Crossing lo-fi mix, because lo-fi is, for good reason really, it's like the most popular backing music. You wanted the credit of subbing without the payout. The politics please section is a good idea. Tatol, sorry, I've not ignored you there. Today's stream sponsor is these two rhinos who have come all the way to let you know that it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be fine. You're gonna have a good evening. It's gonna be good. Thanks, guys. Hello Virtual Bread as well, by the way. I'm not sure if I said hello, but hello. Thanks, Lalama. Welcome in. Thrinos. Sorry, Tatal. I wanted to justify the music before I did any sponsorship deals. But yes. Hello, Lalama. I was gonna stream Dusk tonight, as you may have seen by my stream schedule, and I still might. There still might be some Dusk tonight on the cards, but I am gonna do art first, because I didn't want to play Dusk right now. I wanted to just do something a little bit more. I wanted to stick with the schedule, still stream at 5:30, which I have gone significantly over, and I wanted to stream, but I didn't want to stream something as intense as Dusk right now. So I thought we'll do. We never did Adam's Bird Redemption. Adamification requested a Magpie last stream, so we'll do a little Magpie. I like magpies. They're one of my favourite birds to see out and about. You see a lot of people sort of complaining about Nicole. No, not complain, but Nicole has. In fact, no, people do complain, don't they? Because they're sort of seen as thieves. I think they're just fine. Nicole does the salute thing whenever she sees one, for good luck. I don't do that. There's Nicole, by the way. I'll be home soon, then I can watch proper. I love you too, Nicole. Hope your journey goes well. Magpie stole my car. I think magpies are very handsome birds. They are. They wear little tuxedos. They're very well dressed. What a bop. They are, yeah. Even if they are thieves, I would make them very fitting for the stream because we're a thief-loving bunch, aren't we?
I feel quite hungry.
We're thief-loving folks. Did that play Gangrene? Hello, Gangrene, by the way. I'm not sure if I've just got it quite quiet on myself at the moment. I hope it played. You want a battery check? The first ever redeemed battery check.
Battery 20%.
20%, that's not good. I should probably get it plugged in if that's the case. Thank you for that, Lelamo, though. That could have been essential. I've got my headphones on really low at the minute. Yeah, exactly. It's tall, exactly. The S-Effects work good. Yeah, I've got everything very quiet at the moment. I've got everything very turned down for a chill season. Gangrene, it was lovely to have you in Discord last night, by the way. I just wanted to say. Lovely to chat to you direct. As it always is whenever someone hops in. But 17 different volumes, yes. My highlight was Jeleth trying to say something, and suddenly, like, booming over the top of it was Gangrene Dream. It was sort of Jeleth was chatting away, and then I'm going to apologise for what I'm about to do. Was chatting away, and then Gangrene Dream sort of came in like, "Is this all right? Is this fine? Is that okay? Is that all right?" I don't know if that was actually any louder than how I normally speak. The levels didn't adjust, so I don't know if the limiter kicked in or... But it was no louder. So I just leaned in. I just leaned in for effect. It was like I was whispering towards you, like... Yeah, I could turn up the gain, but I think at that point we're going over the top. We're going over the top. We don't need to. So yeah, I'm going to draw Magpie today. For Adam, who requested it, I believe, on... When did I last stream? Was it Sunday? Wasn't Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday, wasn't it? Yep. So Sunday Magpie, coming in hot. More like mug pie. Ooh. Ooh. There's some dangerous words you're throwing out there. I can't decide on what sort of pose I want the magpie to be in. What kind of shaped magpie? I think I might just do like a standing one, as opposed to the usual perched burb. I don't know. I could do one in flight. I rarely draw birds in flight because it's really hard. Like Hag Cry. DBD joke, very good. Did Adam specify hat or no hat? He didn't. It was no hat, but I'm actually, for once, I'm gonna take the opportunity to draw a hat. I'll draw Adam's trademark pink hat on the magpie, I think. Do you know what? This is the reference picture I'm gonna go off because I like it. I've realised that I'm... Oh, Danger, thank you very much for the 4 months. Thank you so much. That is much appreciated. You got your bloody card out jeans for this. When still in there from going shop the other day. Sorry, I can barely even do my own accent. Thank you very much for the 4 months, Danger. Very much appreciated. What are our thoughts on this magpie as a reference? Sort of looks alright, doesn't it? I don't use a wallet for the chill in some jeans. I see. It's a cool magpie. The cheeky mouth, yes. A fancy leg, exactly, yeah. Yeah, I like it. It's I don't know, it's just a fun little pose, isn't it? So I thought that'd be nice. That'd be a bit different, wouldn't it? Because we normally just got stood or sat or perched, or you know, we never get any of the funky shapes. Or pet for Jabba. I've had Jabba sat next to me all day today. I was sort of hugging him earlier. Very comfy. More like fungi. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. I'm going to have to routinely check to make sure my stream's still going, because this monitor right now is currently almost entirely Magpie. That should be alright, shouldn't it?
I feel quite hungry.
Hello, SK. Welcome in. I do feel quite hungry. I don't actually. I had burgers for lunch, which is a shock, because I rarely have burgers. I never eat those, except for every other day. But what does that matter? What am I doing? I need to do my usual, don't I? We do the head. We do the head. And then we do the body. What are our thoughts on the music? Was this a good choice? I think it was a good choice. I'm enjoying it a lot. I don't know if I'll make it a permanent edition, but it's nice. It's nice. This is kind of... It doesn't quite match Gangrene Dream's excellent music choices. Like, me and Latimer, I think last night, Gangrene, were talking about, like, what a unique sort of stream you have. It's very, like, it's got its very own little, like, feeling and atmosphere in it. I really like it. Then Ian literally comes in there saying, reminds me of Gangrene Dream. I wish I could cultivate the atmosphere that Gangrene Dream offers in his excellent streams. Thank you for the shout out to all. Whose bird is this and what kind is it? So this is a magpie requested by Adamification on Saturday. But Adam left to stream, which was really rude of him, and I still haven't really... I considered not doing the drawing because of it. No, I'm only kidding. Adam was doing his own stream by the time I finished, and so we sort of... I sort of just thought, like, well, why don't we just wait? And it's turned out quite well because it's given me something to do. It would have been really awkward if I sort of went... if I started the stream today and there was no bird to draw, and I was kind of like, guys, can someone please request... Can someone please request a bird, just so I can have something to do? No, we've already got one. We've already got this fella. I've made a mistake, as you might be able to see. I drew on the wrong plane, which I will suffer for. So I've just had to sort of copy and paste it across to the new plane. I do have new redemptions. We have the battery check.
Battery 30%.
There's a free one. There's one on the house. And we've also got a brand new redemption, which was much requested by one particular member of the chat, one particular mod, whose name begins with T and ends in E, which was just for a regular old drawing, not regular old drawing, a very special drawing, so that they could essentially just request a very specific drawing, and I think it was a good idea. So we've priced that a little bit higher. The bird redemption has gone just for this stream, because I might put it back on once this is done, but mainly because I like to only do one per stream. Otherwise I'll just spend the whole stream drawing. Exactly, you wouldn't want a bird backlog. But like I say, I might re-enable it after. We'll see. Ian, thank you for that explanation. Was it put in for Latimer? No, because Latimer doesn't actually start with T and end in E. Although that is not the reason why it's not Latimer. The reason why it's not Latimer is because it's tutorial. But maybe Latimer wants to request that as well. I don't know. To Latimer. To Limi. Talimi's good, actually. I like that. I think I'm going to have to already extend the... no, actually, not yet. I think soon I'll have to extend out the thing. I think it's more upright than that. Is it? No, it's not. It's not, that's about right. I reduce the size of this tail a bit later.
I feel quite hungry.
But for now, will do. Adam, you're here. Welcome in. Just in time. This one's for you. Hope you're doing well. How are you? Do you feel quite hungry? I'm doing this wrong. Enjoy your tea, Ian. Thank you for stopping in and chatting. Lovely to have you. Sorry, we'll go with that. What's everyone doing tonight? I do care. I'm not just saying that. I've been very sort of isolated today. Particularly this afternoon. I'd be curious to hear what everyone's been up to. I've been working. Now I'm drawing. How are the beavers? The beavers are... we had played a little bit of it on my lunch. And we had a disaster. We had a real disaster. How's the beavers, did you say? There was a drought, as there is in that game. And unfortunately, the population, which was at 180 prior to the drought, dropped down to just 80. So we lost 100 beavers, and it was pretty upsetting. What will lie? It rocked me to my core. It really did. I was left stilted. Is that the word? It seems like a funny one to pick because a lot of the things I've built in that game are on sort of stilt legs. Cooking spag bol, very nice. Bought a fancy roast beef and red onion oven pizza, very nice. That does sound fancy. A lot of Italian food in chat tonight, that's what I'm noticing. Except for, in fact, no, Ian's also having pasta, isn't he? So yeah, it's a very Italian kind of night, apparently. It's looking very much like a pheasant at the moment, I would say. But I'm sure we can change that. I'm also not convinced I've got the right size for the head. I don't know. I think it might need to be a little bit bigger. So I'm going to draw it, beak and all. And then we'll kind of have a look. See what we produce. Danger, how did you find Halo? I'm noticing a lot of people are on it, and I'm quite tempted to give it a go if I'm honest, because I've got Game Pass. Feels like a why not situation. don't really play any shooters at the minute, so I've got space in my life for one, you know. But I'm curious to hear. People seem to be liking it. I was gonna watch Staggy's stream earlier, but I didn't. I ended up with a quite busy day. But if anyone has had a chance to try that new Halo, let me know. Let me know in chat. Bit too curved there. I should probably zoom in for this. I always say that. I'm sat there doing sort of these intricate little bits. Come on then. Let's do myself a favour for once. Love me some Halo. It's been a long time since I just played some standard FPS multiplayer, but I think it's very good stuff. I'm gonna dabble. Probs nothing extensive. Yeah, same for me. Same for me. Custom games will get very silly and fun if the community get on it. Yeah, absolutely. Can do some very silly stuff. This song seems inexplicably loud, is it? Let me get it turned down for you. Down ever so slightly. Is that all right? Hello, Jelith. Welcome in. That's all right. Don't ever need to apologise. But this is no class. If anyone comes here to learn, I suggest you go elsewhere. Please don't. Leave me on. Leave me on mute. You know. I'm a fan also of your ducking. Thank you. Do you know the ducking, the audio ducking, was probably the hardest thing I had to do in all of my OBS stuff or Streamlabs. It was so absurdly awkward to get right. I think I was doing a bunch of stuff wrong, and I just could not get it to work. It was driving me insane. It caused probably the most stress I've had streaming yet, was trying to get audio ducking to work. To the point, I remember I was looking for how to get it to work, and I found this Reddit post of someone saying, oh, I want to have it so that my stream goes quieter whenever I talk. I just want the game audio to get a bit quieter so people can hear me talk. You know, just smoothly transition to a slightly quieter sound. Which is fair enough. I was like, perfect, that's what I want. So let's have a look at the answers here. And the first response, which had a lot of upvotes, was some guy saying, I don't know why you'd want to do this. This would really irritate me if I was watching a stream and the audio kept going up and down. I was like, for fuck's sake, man. That's not the question that was asked. It wasn't, can you please give me your opinion on what this would sound like? That wasn't asked, no. Person just said, how do I do this? And the guy was like, well, personally, I don't think you should. It's like fucking great stuff. Go somewhere else, you know. Go watch those streams then. Hello, Potato. Not talking about you. What is going on here then? We're drawing a magpie. We're drawing a magpie. Currently looks a bit chicken-like in shape. But, you know. Birds are chickens. I mean, chickens are birds, so... It all kind of works out. All kind of works out. Have you tried speaking louder? That's... Do you ever, when you've made a funny joke, do you ever sort of sit on it? Well, not sit on it. Sorry, you send it and then you kind of sit, just watching, and you don't want to do anything else until the streamer has read it out and responded to it, and you kind of just put off everything that you're doing until they read your little gag. And you're like, right, I can get on with my life now. Yes, right. So it's not just me. Someone asked me in one of my SnowRunner streams not to play music once. Thanks, I didn't ask, but I will continue to play music. What occurrence me tidal forces. That was good. That was worth waiting around for. Or the group chat. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Where do I want my eye to be? I want it to be about... That's quite far along, it's like there. Where about there? Might actually be a little bit closer than that. Oh, sort of like that. This looks odd, doesn't it? It doesn't quite look right. I can't tell why. Do you ever do that when you're drawing like off a picture and you're sort of like, well, it looks right on the picture, so why doesn't it look right when I draw it? That's it's not fair. It's not fair at all, really, is it? You do it with the robin. What do you mean, Dad? I do it with the robin. This looks good for ducking audio, right? So there's actually like, is there actually like softwares and stuff set up for it? Hello, Zatopus, by the way. What do you mean you did it for the blue tit? As in the eye, or oh, as in I was saying like all the proportions were wrong and stuff, wasn't I? I was lurking because I'm about to eat Grant. No worries. Well, thank you for lurking and for popping up. Been thinking about ducking too. Yeah, it's very awkward. It's just like audio is. I always say audio is the hardest part of streaming, without a doubt. Without even thinking about it. This song has little bird noises in it. Proper hard to monitor it, exactly, yeah. Visuals, you can literally just have a copy of your stream open on your other screen and you can just look and say, right, bitrate's going down, this looks like shite. Or I've not got the game resolution high enough, or the FPS is dropping. You can see all that. You can't hear the audio without compromising the stream. And you can't just do like a test stream. You can't just like stream to no one and check and make sure it's okay. You can do recordings using Streamlabs, but that won't reflect necessarily 100% the end product. You can do a test stream using like the Stream Observer or something, but you're not able to see what that stream looks like or hear it. You can just see what the bitrate looks like. Sorry if this is a bit ranty. I don't mean it to be ranty. I mean it to be more sort of, yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of people in chat who are sat here like, yep. Or I hope so. I hope it's not just me. I'm enjoying the chat. Good. Good. This is going to be a bit of a funny one, I think. But I say that about all the birds. I think I tend to make them difficult for myself. But maybe I'm just being overdramatic. which is another thing I tend to do. So, I wanted to talk as well. I'll read the chat first, actually, before I get on to a new subject. In fact, no, I don't want to change that. I like the belly. Why not have a belly? Is that the belly, though? This looks odd, doesn't it? This doesn't look right. Just can't figure out why. The eye just doesn't look right. You can't have the eye up here, can you? Somewhere it's like, if the audio is good for you, doesn't matter. It's for people watching. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. I just like, as soon as something in my stream goes wrong, visually or audio wise, as soon as someone says something's not right, although it's better to know those things, it just like my heart drops or rises into my throat, I guess. I just become so anxious because you just question everything happening on the stream and if, you know, what's going on and all that sort of thing. It's like the worst part about streaming is when something goes wrong, audio or visual wise, and you just don't know how to fix it, and you sat there broadcasting to, you don't even know how many people. The issue is you broadcast into your regulars. You sat there thinking, well, I don't want anyone to leave because of this, and then you start thinking, well, what about if new people come in? What if someone sees, oh, Big Nostromo's streaming, I've been meaning to catch him stream. They come in and I've got like some really loud audio that's really irritating or something like that. And they're like, right, well, I don't know if I want to stick around for this. Obviously, most of the time people would understand, but you'd worry about that stuff. Total, thank you for the lurk, and I hope the meeting goes by quick. I do wonder if there's a pocket of Twitch that do silent streams. Probably, yeah. Or something along those lines. I would imagine so, yeah. I never listen to lo-fi or anything like that. The only time I ever listen to anything like this is on people's streams. Streamers follow who don't speak because they're disabled. Oh, cool. Yeah, actually, come to think of it, there's a couple of streamers that I know of that will communicate, not due to disability, but they will only communicate through chat. And that's absolutely fair enough. I think platforms should be, it's going to be an uphill battle for them. So they deserve, it's one of those things where, like, it's nice for them to get, like, a few more raids and stuff like that if they put the work in, because it'll be harder for them to build an audience than it would be, say, for me. Because obviously the best way to sort of relate with your audience is speaking to them, so it's going to be difficult. But credit to them who try. I think a point you make, Peace, that newcomers will sometimes think the streamer's at a horrible time and think you're shy. Yeah, I suppose that's true, yeah. I like to think, Danger, sometimes that people come into your streams while the, or at least when it was there, while the disturbed music was playing, and sort of went, this looks like the stream for me. And I refuse to believe that it would be any other way. I wonder if someone has done an ASMR stream but with unaware audio issues, so it's like silence with an only chat. That's me every stream. Octopus, your streams are very relaxing. I can assure you that whenever I've been in there, I have detected no audio issues. I don't think. Not that I can remember. I've always had a very chill time. Accidentally looped some relaxing guitar so much the feedback went incredibly loud, so there was just a big ringing white noise. Yeah, maybe I wasn't there for that one in that case. Silent ASMR streams. That's what you need. That's the most relaxing. But yeah, lo-fi Kid Rummy while you're reading is probably a good shout. I always think, like, sometimes I do listen to music while I read, but I try to listen to... This is going to sound really lame, but I try and listen to music that's sort of appropriate for the literature. The literature, if I do. So if I'm reading like something that's sort of a classic, try and listen to something from like that country or some classical. Even to be honest, I say like from that country, it'll probably be completely non-representative. I'll listen to like reading an old Italian poem, and I'll listen to like, I'm not saying I'll listen to like Italian disco pop from the 90s, but I'll probably just listen to some generic Italian classical or something like that. I mean, it's a cool idea, but I don't know if it I don't know. I don't know if it helps. Sometimes it does. I think I listened to like a couple of video game soundtracks while I was reading Homer. So I was reading like the Iliad, which is all like battles and adventure, and it's all very exciting. I'd have like say like some Elder Scrolls or something like that on in the background. That was quite fitting. Wish Alex Jones would do silent radio shows, yeah. I don't think that's uncool, Ollie. Thank you. It's like I can voice my weird little things on here, and I will find not justification. The word I'm looking for is validation. Thank you. On here. That sounds like a fun niche. Make an album to accompany a book. That would be cool. I mean, I wonder if that's been done, because people have done like people have done music that is based on books. They've done like entire albums. Imagine if you did like, imagine what would be really cool is an audio adaptation, a musical adaptation of a book. You'd probably would find that in like prog rock or something like that. You probably find like there's, I don't know, like Lord of the Rings audio interpretation, stuff like that. But it'd be a cool idea. It remind me of something like there's entire bands based on Lord of the Rings. Well, there you go. But it'd remind me of something like Godspeed, where you've got like just entire sections dedicated to a feeling and just like this ramping sensation, or these ramping sensations and stuff like that. I think that would be really cool if you tried to sort of translate that, or not translate, but sort of transcribe that onto a book or into based on a book. I don't think I've worded that correctly, but I'm sure you get what I mean. Thank you for posting that, Zach. I'll have a quick Def Gamers TV. Do you know what are they playing? What have they played? I'll give them a quick follow. I'd be really curious to, because I've been trying to ever since Limmy was talking about raiding more people of colour and more disabled people and more queer folk and things like that. It's sort of made me realise that I kind of lack a bit of variety in the people I watch. And I wasn't like, oh my god, I'm a terrible person for this or anything like that. It just made me think like, well, I should definitely try and find or try and seek out some more variety in my follow list and that kind of thing. That'd be neat. So if anyone has any more recommendations for stuff like that, please feel free to post. Yeah, exactly. And it's like I say, it's because as a lot of people have rightly said, it's because it is more difficult for those people to find traction a lot of the times. I don't really know what I'm doing right now. This doesn't look like a magpie at all. So Tazzy is lesbian and currently streaming, so if you want to end your stream and watch her, then feel free. Lalama, that's a great idea, thank you. Go do that. I'm gonna try and do some legs for these birds. These birds. Nicole actually requested that I draw 2 magpies because of the superstition that 1 is for sorrow and 2 is for luck. I think that's it. But I'm not going to do that because I don't believe in it. And I like to say that I celebrate magpies in all quantities. If I see a magpie, regardless of how many there are, it's a good feeling. I'm happy to have seen them. I feel like my day's been improved a little bit for it. Suddenly we'll look like a magpie when they when they get dressed in their fancy tuxedo. Exactly. And they get the little pink baseball cap on. Do you remember when I used to do feet of the birds and I would really just sort of do a couple of lines and that'd be it? And now I kind of actually try and make them look like feet of birds. And I hate myself for it. How many hours of my life will I spend trying to draw talons? Truly a worthless pursuit. I'm only kidding. Oops. Once again, if the music does get too loud or anything like that, just give me a shout. But I'm liking this little bop. This was actually suggested by Nicole. She was saying that if I did want to do some, if I did want to use music at any point during my streams, I should use some lo-fi Animal Crossing music because it's what she listens to while she's working. And sometimes when I go in there and I'm like, and I hear it, I think, God, that is absurdly relaxing. Maybe I should have drawn the magpie that was chasing that woman on the bicycle. A hero of the modern day. I'm amazed nobody's requested that bird, that parrot, the African grey with the name. Chanel. Alex's music is very nice. Yeah, Alex has some lovely like lo-fi stuff, doesn't he? Yeah, I think I'm following Tazzy, but I also think I might not be. So I'll double check after the stream. I streams like once a month. Still, that might, to be fair, if I am following her, that might be why. I'm not sure. Ooh, we've sort of hit a Animal Crossing trap segment. It's getting a little bit more, yeah. Don't have enough points. Well, I'm expecting it when you do, Zach. But don't feel like you have to. I'm gonna just drop this leg down a little bit. Do you know what? I like these legs. I feel like I've almost gone a little bit too... Tried to go a little bit too naturalistic compared to the rest of the bird. Thank you. But I'm happier with them than I usually am. I think it's more just the head is my only real concern at the moment. I just think it looks a bit odd, but yeah, maybe we can change that as we go on. This music's sort of reminding me of the casino music that you hear in Fallout New Vegas, just when you're like wandering about. Casino floor. That was me being Victor. Hope you don't mind. I actually think this might be like a little baby magpie that I'm drawing. I think I've also made an error in how in like the magpie's anatomy. I don't think I've understood it properly, and I'm gonna try and fix it now. I think it's more sort of like that, if that makes sense. So yeah, this music definitely has some sort of casino vibes to it. Yes, me. I don't think there is a casino in Animal Crossing. I think that's for the better. I don't know if Tom Nook should be gambling his bells away. Better one of my favourites already, oh thank you. I think this little change down here, so where the bird's back actually comes down to, has actually helped me sort of understand the bird a lot better. Understand the bird. I understand him now. He makes sense to me. He and I can relate to each other now. Got my bird in mind prepped for a while. Very nice. Very nice. I love when people say stuff like that. Like it. It always like comes as a really nice, pleasant surprise when I hear people like look forward to these bits. I mean, I don't know if it's the same for everyone, but I do find, in my opinion, and again, don't feel like you have to agree with me on this, but in my opinion, and I'm not saying mine fits this opinion, but I will get on with saying what I'm trying to say instead of just trying to caveat. I think art streams are some of the easiest streams to watch. As soon as I stick on an art stream, I can get right into it, especially if it's got a bit of music, someone just chatting away, talking about what they're doing. I find them really, really easy to get into because you can just immediately you just sort of engage with the process and it just feels easy to watch. I'm struggling to word it. Beak needs to be longer. Beak's too short. It's too stubby. Looks sort of like a, not a robin, but something with a shorter beak. Let's try that. I think this is the right length. I was looking through the coffee gallery the other night at the previous birds I've drawn, and I remember sort of being very anxious while drawing Morrow's Phoenix and feeling very like, oh god, this is hard, this is too hard, this is gonna turn out horrible. It's actually, I think in retrospect, it's one of the ones I'm most happy with. I am really happy with how it turned out in the end. How much is it for a bird redemption again? It is still 15k, yeah. Let me just double check something. Cool. I was going to do something else then, I've completely forgotten. Oh, I was going to do this. There you go. If you would like to see any of the birds previously drawn on stream, they're all there. They're all at that tab, and you don't have to donate a penny to see them. They're all visible under that, I think. Let me just... Nobody click on it, let me check. Yes. Yes, you can. It works. I actually added a bunch of random nonsense commands, and I don't know why. I think I might get rid of them. Do you ever just sort of sit there like tweaking random parts of your stream, and you sort of think at the end of it, why did I do that? That's not gonna, it's not gonna make any difference. Who redeemed a shoe build? That was Nick P. If you I'm not sure if I'll still have this feature because I don't know if people want to be called out like it, but not called out, but you know. But if you click on the picture in the description, it should say who requested it and when. Or it's not when it was requested, it's when it was finished, is what I've got. But yeah, the shoe bill is another one where I'm really happy with how that one turned out. I think I've really changed much there, have I? Okay. Okay. I think, do you know what? I think in terms of the shape and everything, we're sort of getting towards the end here. I think I'm fairly happy with how this turned out, shape-wise. Hello, Ian. By the way, welcome back. Looks like a right cheeky wee prick, as he should. Do you know what? I love cheeky birds. Birds that misbehave, birds that wind up my dad, stuff like that. Right? Dad's always moaning about pigeons in the garden and whatnot. And those are the birds I like the most. I like birds that are clever and crafty and silly. I think the music stopped. It has stopped. Bloody hell. Been here an hour already. Sorry for wasting your night. I'm only kidding. Right, mate. But yeah, little mischievous birds are the most fun. Any animal that has like that kind of character is fun. A cockatiel seems the cheekiest. Like parrots and stuff are very cheeky. I can't remember. Someone sent in the Discord, I think, the other day. It might have been over Messenger actually. A parrot that was repeating loads of stuff, and it was repeating the Messenger sound that you get from Facebook of a message, like the ding, and it repeated that, and I completely, my sides, they were split. Just drawn a bunch of translottles, very nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with this as the. I want to give it a slightly flatter head. Is that too flat? No. No. Why haven't you got a pet bird? I don't really want one. I think it'd make me sad to keep it in a cage. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to have a bird that I could hang out with, but I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it really. But I would love to hang out with a bird on the reg. You know, me and my bird friend. Something like that. Gonna give it a slightly blue, getting the blue palette, you know. Might do what Gangrene does. It does like a little colour palette up here. You can draw from at any point. Nicole is back. I just heard a yawn. Yeah, we'll go with that. Can always change it a bit. We can always change it. I'm just going to colour the whole bird in. So this will look messy. I think that's quite a good magpie colour actually. Good base. Just to get a base. I'll just open these bits up just so I can sort of get an idea for what it's going to look like. I could actually do the tough bit now of cutting out all the edges, but I don't want to do that. Did you ignore my suggestion to paint the background with the magpie noise like the Joker? Oh, I missed that. Paint the background with the magpie noise like the Joker. What do you mean? Like just having a magpie noise in the background? Or are you thinking of a specific noise where it sounds like the Joker? I'm sorry, I think I've missed your message. When people draw the Joker with the hat. Oh, right, I see, yeah. But with, with like a magpie noise in the background, I see. So you might think, well, this is very blue for the white part of a magpie, but my plan is to lighten it up with shading afterwards. Oh shit! So this will get a bit darker as we go on. I mean, this will get lighter later on. Do you salute a magpie if they're on their own? No, I don't. Actually, no, I do sometimes. Nicole did get me into doing it. But no, like I was saying earlier, I just take it as a sign of good luck regardless. Regardless of how many magpies or what action I take. It's a good time. I've been blessed regardless, you know. Always make it look like I'm itching my head so no one laughs at me. Yeah, it's one of those superstitions that I never really heard about until I met Nicole. Never. I don't like that magpies are sort of associated with bad luck at all. They deserve better, you know, than to have that sort of connotation. Although I don't know if it's like some part of some anti-magpie sentiment. I don't think it is. I think I might be reading into that the wrong way. Oh, this song has dialogue. French dialogue. By the sounds. Gonna go with a smaller brush because I'm running into too many problems here. I'm gonna make this look more feathery later, but for now I'm just gonna draw it as a line. Just made bolognese and realised I've got no spaghetti. No. Is that... do you have any sort of pasta? I sometimes used to have bolognese with penne. If I'm completely honest, I've never been the biggest fan of spaghetti. I'm more of a linguine man. I like the extra width of rigatoni. Not rigatoni. I've just read your message there. I like the extra width of linguine. Rigatoni is good though. Thicker the pasta, the better. Yeah. I can agree with that. I like no, I like penne. I think there's a reason Penny is as popular as it is. It's very reliable. I've got some Penny at the minute that I got from a petrol station, and it's really small. It's like they're like comically caught small pieces of Penny, and every time I get them out, I start laughing. But it tastes the same. It's quite good actually. A penny for your thoughts, very good. For a moment I thought Tator was back in chat, reading something like that. You like falafel? Yeah, I mean, I used to not mind falafel at all. But when I went vegan, I ate a lot of it, because whenever you eat out, most places that aren't vegan, sorry, will, their vegan option, if they have one, is falafel. And I don't think it's ungrateful of me to say that falafel's very easy to get sick of. There's only so many times you can have falafel. Yeah, Jelith has had exactly the same experience by the looks of it. Oh wait, were you not saying falafel? What were you saying? Yeah, I assume the same as Jelith. That you would just misspell falafel. What were you saying? Falaf... Oh, farfal. Favela. What? How do you even spell that? Oh, it's another pasta. Oh, it's the little bear tie ones. I see. I've never had it. I don't think. Not that I can remember. I might have actually. I might have had it in one of those like cheap little, pronounced farfalle. Farfalle. Yeah, little bear ties. Yeah, I think I've had it in like those cheap little Tesco pasta microwave dishes. I think I might have had one of those ones with it in. But I can't say I had particularly strong memories of it, so yeah, meal deal pasta is very good. I used to have I don't know if anyone else has ever had this. I used to have from Morrison's. It would be like basically a dish about the size of a pizza tray of pasta, of penne, with pieces of ham, little bits of like beef and salami or pepperoni or whatever, and cheese grated on top. And this would be in like this, basically in this like microwave packet. And again, the dish was about the size of a pizza tray. It was huge. And I just used to oven that and eat it for myself. I was very fond of that. They do have a good salad bar. Do you know what? I really got into the sort of pizza building sections for a while, where you kind of customize your own pizzas, because a lot of those do like vegan cheese and stuff, so you can customize your own vegan pizza, your own vegan garlic bread, stuff like that. Not really into them, but I started to get a bit sick of them because the people who work on them just have no interest in. They've just got no urgency about what they do, and like, I'm all for the worker. I've got places to be. I don't have time to spend half an hour waiting for someone to make me a pizza. They sort of like. They also have a habit. I used to have to tell them not too much, because they would put you'd ask for like red onion on top, and they would get like a bucket of red onion chucker. You'd be like, can I have a few slices of pepper? Just huge. Just the pizza would be like that, and then the toppings would be like that on top. And I hate that. There's nothing I hate more than a pizza that is overpiled in stuff. Because they'll be used to folk being happy with lots. That's true, yeah. I'm sure you get all those dads that are like, is that all you got? Is that all you're putting on there? Bloody, what am I paying for? But normal people, I'm kidding. Kid Rummy, that's you. I'm calling you out right now. I'm not going to say normal people either. Most people don't like that. I like to think. I like to think most of us like a pizza that is just subtle. Not over the top with its toppings. And whenever I ask for onion on pizza, I love onion, but they go wild. Exactly. And onion's very strong. Do you remember that news story where that old couple complained because they were told in Morrison's that they couldn't have the meat pies yet because they were still too hot? No? What? Please send this. I went to college with a person who worked making the pizzas in Asda, and they were quite a stinky person. I think it subconsciously put me off them for life. That I can understand that, to be honest. Like, you make the sort of connection in your head of like unsanitary with food, and you don't want to be a part of that. I can completely understand that. I love that you just said they were quite a stinky person. I love that that's the way you put it. But yes, I would love to see that. Let's have a look at this. Get on my way. Get on my way. You can see my email. Being doxed. We're having another doxing. Live on stream. I can't even see it anymore. let me bloody hell. Yeah, I'm sure you've all seen it already anyway, but it's the graphics tablet. It messes up my mouse movements. Right. I don't want to sign into Cambridge Alive, thank you. Let's have a look. Furious Morrison's refuses to sell meat pies before 9 AM. When you're faced with that situation at the counter, you start thinking, is it candid camera? Is it April Fool's Day? I'm going to sign you up to the GB News mailing service, please no. Can I have the video? It's not letting me have the video. I'll have a look at it later to get the video out of that, because I would quite like to see that. So I want to sort of get the post it in Discord, thank you. Who's eating meat pies before 9 AM? That's a very fair point. Very fair point indeed. I'm just gonna have sort of some feathering going on here. Don't know if I'm actually happy with how I've done this, but do I look like I care? Because I do. Don't look right, does it? Oops. We simply can't play Dusk after all this chill. You'd be surprised. Quick switching of the gears. We might just do it, but we'll see. I'd hate to disappoint our Eleanor. There's nothing more relaxing than It sounded like I was doing a slow motion Seth Rogen laugh there. I'm gonna come right out and say it. This is gonna be controversial. I think I was talking about this with someone the other day. I don't actually mind Seth Rogen as a person. I don't find him particularly funny. I don't really like his films. But he seems nice. He might be a bastard though. Might be horrible. Like his pottery. Yeah, I think I've seen a bit of that. Have I? Are we not supposed to like him? Well, I think there's a bit of a stigma around Seth Rogen these days that he's like the not very funny weed man. I think a lot of people find him a bit irritating because of that, or at least people I've spoken to. It might just be in the circles that I run in. Hipstery blowback, exactly. Jack Black effect, yeah, that's a good way to put it. But yeah, I think he seems nice, doesn't he? I don't know if he's been sort of embroiled in any sort of pyramid schemes. It would make me change my mind. But you know what I mean? Like I think he's. I just wanted to say my piece. Talk about my thoughts and feelings on Seth Rogen. I think he's in the clip. Well, that's good. He said some nice stuff about how if a comedian made a shitty joke, they should be held accountable. Well, seems like a cool dude. Thank you for saying the piece. Thank you for hearing out my piece. Sometimes pieces just gotta be said. Saw a video of Seth Rogen punching a kitten. Right, fuck him. This is why I'm happy I said my piece. So that the truth could come to light. It's like when Lemmy saw that Daniel Radcliffe preferred dogs over kittens. Or dogs over cats. He's like, what? I couldn't agree more. What a shit decision that was they made. Am I happy with this sort of feathering I've done down there? I don't know. Maybe. Looks class, thank you. The capital C. That was a capital C, wasn't it? But by capital, you must be referring to Capital by Karl Marx. And as we've discussed, Ian, this is a no politics stream. This isn't your politics please stream. I'm only kidding. Oh, it's Capital with a K, never mind. Feel free to discuss Karl Marx's Capital if you want. Battery check.
Battery 60%.
60%, it's going up, it's going up. Just like the beaver life expectancy in my timber-born town. I must go and catch some bunnies, BRB. Enjoy the bunnies, Ian. Do you think I've gone too much on this feathering? Do you think it's a bit over the top? I can't really tell. It feels kind of like it is. I wonder what it sounds like when it says the funny number. It won't get to that number. It only says... it rounds up, I'm afraid. With some air horns, yeah. Look at that. Everyone cries out in anguish as I just tear apart the last 10 minutes of progress. I can only wish that people are that invested in this drawing. They would cry out at that when seeing that. I'm gonna do just bigger feathers because I think if I do them smaller, it's gonna look too intricate and it won't fit the style of the rest of the piece. The piece, what am I on about? It's a cartoon sketch of a magpie. Envision Turtle on a Zoom call with 37 other turtles. I would love to see something like that. Do you know what? I'm not hating that. I'm not hating it. Fits it a bit more, I think. Still a turtle? Yep. Or a tortoise. Do you think Turtle ever gets upset that people assume his favourite animal is just turtles and not both turtles and tortoises? I was wondering about this the other day. Maybe it bothers him. Maybe he's sat there like, that's cool and all, guys, but come on, don't forget the turtles. Don't forget the tortoises, sorry. There we go, I'm doing it. Doing it myself. I'm making the legs brown, in case you didn't notice. But that's what I was doing. Wonder if they're chill with tortoises. Yeah, I don't really know how turtles respond to tortoises. I'm sure Turtle can tell us. I'd be concerned if Turtle couldn't tell us. That would suggest that they might be some sort of imposter. Is it just me feeling like there's not as much white in this picture as I expected there to be? I guess it's because it's not very bright at the minute, but we will be changing that. I'm going to do the boring bit now, which is the chopping. I'm going to chop all of this stuff out. All the bit on the outside, which is something I normally leave till later, but I'm not going to. I do it all now. This might be one of the shorter birds it's taken to draw, if I'm honest. I remember the first drawing I did for Lelimo, the mandarin duck. Did like the whole thing on stream in about an hour. Which included the colouring and the shade. No, did I do the shading? I might not have done the shading on stream, actually. I think I'm telling porkies. Porkies that are too warm to be served to customers. Do you ever get that feeling where feels like your jaw is too far forward all of a sudden and you can't close your mouth properly, or you can't clench your teeth properly? Like you'll sort of go to put your teeth together and it feels like they don't fit like they normally do. If anybody is anxious about that, I'm sorry if I've sort of triggered something there. But I think about it sometimes. Like, sometimes it just feels like my jaw has gone backwards. And I have to sort of push it forwards to get it to fit properly. Hello, Nicole. Welcome in. We're good. I mean, I'm okay. We've got Animal Crossing music, as you suggested. It's going to ruin my night. I'm sorry, Denge. Looking through photos of Dutty Park Winter Gardens and seeing a photo of the concrete frog that is underwater in a part of the place really makes me realise I have submechanophobia. Because thinking back, I was scared of it. So confused. No one else was. See, is that like a fear of just submerged things that shouldn't be submerged, or? Because, yeah, can relate to, yeah, I suppose being afraid of things that everybody else sort of just gets on with. It's a weird feeling as a child. But Nicole, how are you? How are you feeling now that you're back? Ready to relax? I have submechanophobia because I love submerged things. Very good. Thinking about a phobia the other night that I was sort of looking at pictures of, which was the fear of like the ocean, and more specifically like the ocean deep, and like the sense of mystery of it. And I don't think I have that, because I was sort of wondering about it because I have a lot of dreams about the ocean and about being trapped there, and I find them very scary. But I also find them really fascinating, and I like thinking about them. So that can't be a phobia. It's more of just an interest. Predilection. That kind of thing. Oh, there's the Reddit forum. I'll have a look. It's an animatronic that comes up out of the water every now and then. Bloody hell. I'm sorry if this might sort of push that further, but it's not fully submerged, so maybe it won't. But there is a statue of Neptune somewhere. I can't remember where, but it's like half submerged in the sea, and it's made out of like copper or something. Surely not. I don't know. It's made out of some metal. And when it's choppy at sea, it looks like all the waves are just crashing around it, and it's very like epic. Someone might know whereabouts. I can't quite think. I'll have a look if I can't. You've seen it, yeah. It sort of pops up every now and then. You don't like it, yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough if you struggle with that sort of thing. Can understand. Or if you just don't like it, if you just don't think it looks very good, can understand that too. Oops. Gran Canaria, apparently. Bloody hell, I could have seen it. I could have seen it firsthand. What a waste. Waste of a trip. I'm going back. No. No. Simply put, no. You'll be proud, Ollie. Linda's mince. As I'm eating with the partner. What? What do you mean, like Linda McCartney? It's just like, who the fuck is Linda? What? Oh dear. Hello, Mora. How's it going? Welcome in. Mora, it's been a bit of a while. I feel like I've not spoken to you for a while, Mora. How are you? Classic Linda's mince. Saw a magpie with an incredibly long tail feather today. He was like a peacock. Amazing. I feel Stranger Things stuff goes on the day of your birthday. That's a shame. It will be missed. Which is, of course, tomorrow, yes. Oh, shit. I've just done something really stupid. Drawn it on the wrong layer, haven't I? Sausage! Past week just felt shite, so I wasn't chatting too much, but it's turning around. Good. I'm glad to hear it's getting better. And yeah, I hope it does keep getting better and better. It's lovely to see you again. Am I happy with this eye? No. But we'll see. We will see. Oops. Yeah, we're getting there with this. We're getting there. Got a ways to go, but we're getting there. What's the eye? What's the eye like? Just as a white dot against the dark body? How do you mean? Like if I just recolored it as white? I think I'm fairly happy with that. I think I might just get a bit more, a bit subtler. I think I'm fairly happy with that. And then I'll just do a slightly different, slightly lighter colour for the beak. Yeah. I'm really happy with how that line turned out, considering it was just like a flick of the wrist. Magpie, thank you. Made the rather bold decision to show these to my parents the other day, a couple of the drawings, and explain to them that I sort of draw them online while people watch. And I sort of hinted that they could be watched live, but I didn't want to give them any more information. I wasn't particularly keen on the idea of them sort of popping up in chat. Maybe in my sort of desperation for validation, I was like, here, compliment me on these birds which I have drawn. You'll enjoy them. I'd love to speak to your mum and dad in chat. I wouldn't love that. If he ever shows up, I'll call him Big Baldy Troy. I assume you mean a Big Baldy Tory. Yeah, and kabung him into Space SE. That's good to know. I also want to tell them about my streaming, but they are deaf other people to sign up and watch. Lol. Are you talking about my parents, Octopus? Because okay. I'm glad you established. I'm only kidding though. Maybe they're lurking. Maybe they are. Maybe they'll pop out a lurk in a second and be like, hang on. What do you mean a big bold toy? What does that mean? The Siege of Big Baldy Troy. Amazing. I think he knows exactly what it means. Bloody hell, LMI, you are. You're coming out with some big talk today. There's another Mitchell and Webb reference. They're just constant on this stream. I've got no originality here. Stream is entirely propped up on the back of Mitchell and Webb. I'm off again. Later's all. Thank you for stopping in again, Ian. Looks lovely, by the way. Thank you. Always lovely to have you drop by. What that bird, who him is. Very good. The bird is a tomboy. What does that even mean? Hello, Eden. Welcome in. Gonna be lurking, but I just wanted to say that your art is lovely and I hope your day has been okay. Thank you, Eden, and same to you. On both accounts. Thanks for lurking. Not jealous. Do you know what? I'm quite liking this. I feel it's nice to draw something for once and kind of be like, yeah, this is all sort of making sense to me. Or if I'm going a bit quiet during this, I always worry about that. I kind of get a little focus on, and then I sort of just drift off. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very happy with how it is starting to come along. I always think like the shading really does bring a lot of sort of shape out of it, which obviously is one of the main points of shading, but it's sometimes it's like really transformative, really nice. That sounds very arrogant. Yeah, it's making this look really nice, if I do say so. But you know, when you're very self-critical, you sort of take what you can when it comes to self-congratulations, and I'm happy with this so far. It's nice and peaceful. Thank you. I'm glad. Your arrogance voice is John Lennon. When I went to play bowling with some friends the other day, they named me John Lennon on the machine because of my hair, and I didn't know how to feel about it. Really arrogant. You're not allowed to say anything remotely positive about your art. Or they come away and take your pencils. the art police will show up and say, "I'm sorry, you have far too much self-worth." Can confirm I've lost all my pencils. we're back to the Animal Crossing trap bangers. Hello, Jack. Welcome in. How's it going? John Lennon, the best thing about being in the Beatles is all the free sweeties. I could believe you. I could believe you on that one. How's it going, Jack? Going good, just bathed the baby, nice. Hope you're, hope it's all going nicely. I like the way I said nice, like you just did like a skateboard trick. Nice. But in a way, why not look at it that way? I don't know how to explain it, but this track is making my eyes feel weird. Let me know when the song has changed. No worries. I'm sorry to giving you that reaction. I can always skip it ahead. It's it is a little bit sort of you feel a little woozy. She's a fan of bath time. Me too. We don't have a bath, and Nicole gets upset about it very frequently. And I never used to be a big sort of bath person, but I was always, you know, showers all the time. But since I've not had one, I've really missed it. Really missed it. You just put yourself through a HD video of the Titanic wreck. Yeah, I don't like watching stuff like that either. Zero bath here also, seasonal thing for me. Yeah, I can get that. Can get that totally. So is it more of a, is it like a winter thing for you? Or do you like a nice cool bath in the summer? I'd say yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's a good way to do it, I suppose. That's a good, but I can't sit long. Maybe like 15-20 minutes. I also always had that problem. Yeah, I think that's probably why I wasn't the biggest fan of them. Because I would just get a little bit impatient with them, really. Shower I like because if I want to stand, if I want to stay there a little bit longer, then I can, and I can be relaxed. I can really relax just standing in a shower and just thinking about stuff. Feeling the water pouring down onto my head. Or I can just get in and get out. Gonna need a bigger bath. I feel like baths are quarterly. That's probably a decent approach. Like, people talk a lot about the water wastage and whatnot of baths, but how many people know how much water is wasted by baths? I sort of tend to try and take those things with a bit of a pinch of salt. home water wastage is probably... Well, no, actually home water wastage is probably quite a significant thing. But it's not the biggest contributing factor. So I don't think people should feel guilty about baths. No one was talking about that, so I don't know why I brought that into it. Always shower while the bath is draining. See, that's an interesting way to do it. Sensation of surviving a bath that's too hot is incredible there. I suppose, yeah, what do you mean, like when you get in and just allow the bath to cool over time while you're in it? Because yeah, that's a nice feeling, I suppose. Gotta get rid of all this. I think it's too dark. I want a bit lighter. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Cannot stand up a hot bath. Can you not? I like a nice hot bath. But then again, do I? It's been so long since I've even used a bath. My memories of baths, come to think of it, was me sort of sat there thinking, this is boiling. I quite like saunas. I quite like a sauna in a steam room. So I have weird reactions to heat in different scenarios. I think I probably just do get fed up in a bath. Don't know. The song has ended, yes, Nicole. Love to have you back. You meant to sing it. I wonder if maybe I should have made the dark bit a little bit darker. The actual colour I used. I think probably. Just a base colour. Sure, if I want to go back over the colour now that I think about it more. Maybe just change it up a bit. Now let's just keep going a little bit and let's see what we can do here. It appears to have finished its loop again. Let me just restart that. That means we've been going for 2 hours now. Hello, Joey. Welcome in. One day I'll have enough points for a drawing of my state bird, which is a cardinal. I would love to draw a cardinal. They're great. How's it going? Northern cardinals, yes. Big, bright red little dudes. With their little, well, they're quite chunky, bright orange beaks. They look lovely. A red kite would be neat, yes. Just check what Scotland's national bird is, and it's the golden eagle, so that'd be neat. I see a crested caracara. Let's have a look at that. Let me have a quick look at that. Oh, that looks mint. That looks well cool. It's the national animal. Oh, is the unicorn actually the national animal of Scotland? That's cool. Speaking of national birds, you've seen a bald eagle in real life. That'd be amazing. I don't think I've ever seen any eagles. Well, actually, no, that's right. I've never seen any eagles in the wild because they're not really very common around here. I was going to say in the UK, but I think they probably are in some places. But no, I've seen them in like falconry places and stuff like that. Not falconry. In like birds of prey retreats. Not retreats. I give up. You probably know what I mean. Just like, you know. Sanctuary. In a sanctuary is what I meant. Gee whiz. My mum once got upset with me because I said cheese. I always found that quite weird. Because I think she thought I meant cheese like Jesus. Which I suppose it is a shortening of. But I got it from... Because Josh in Drake and Josh used to go, oh geez. And I picked it up off him. And she got really upset at me because I said, oh geez. But even so, I think it was a gross overreaction. We're not even a religious family. Never have been. So I didn't really get that. It was a pretty lame thing to get upset about. I guess maybe she didn't want me to like go to school and start saying it. Jesus from Jesus, yes. Oh, sheesh as well, yeah. Surprised owls haven't been redeemed. Yeah, especially considering the picture for the redemption is an owl. You've noticed yourself saying Jeeves more recently. Or Jeeves. Like, ask Jeeves. Can I redeem the shagging owls? The snowy ones? Maybe. I say Christ a lot. Yeah, I do as well. Oh, shit. I will admit I do take the Lord and Jesus' name in vain quite often. I think oh Christ is probably what I've probably said that more on stream than any other statement. I don't know how to get the rest of the head. I guess I can do different layers of shading. Why not? Why not do that? I just worry it'll look like it's multicolour when it's just supposed to look sort of... Now it'll look like there's a sort of crest running down the bird. Ah. Gosh, I just don't really know what I'm doing. So for context, just in case anyone's wondering about that, I once went to a zoo, and I heard they had some snowy owls, and I heard some commotion, and I hopped across with my camera on, and there were two snowy owls sort of presumably getting at it, and I kind of interrupted them, and I felt a little bit bad. But I do have a video. I have a video of it, not of the act, but of the owls getting upset with me and hooting at me in irritation. Hello, Momsy. One for sorrow. Well, this one is for luck. Just the one. Just the one crow. This one crow alone is going to bring you all the good luck. On this occasion, this is going to look like some sort of headdress when I'm done trying to do this, because it's certainly not going to look right. How's it going, Momsy? Welcome in. A battery check. We can do a battery check.
Battery 80%.
80%. That's getting unplugged. What a champion. What a champion on the 80% battery. That is... We're storming ahead. Storming ahead with that battery check. No. No, it doesn't look right. Doesn't look right. They're Logitech. They are. Yeah, they're been asked this a few times recently, actually. They're G733s, I think. If I see a magpie, I can't help but point it out. I get that. Love a good magpie. Honestly, seeing magpies brings me so much joy. They're such lovely creatures. Hope this doesn't look weird, recolouring it, but we're going to try anyway. I'm going to try it anyway. Hopefully don't look too dark. Does look a lot darker, doesn't it? As you'd expect, because I just coloured it in darker. I only want to make it a little bit darker, I don't want to make it that dark. Maybe about that dark. And then we'll do more highlights wise, I think. For my own part, I wish the bald eagle had not been chosen to had not been chosen as the representative of our country. He's a bird of bad moral character. He does not get his living honestly, right? That's what Benjamin Franklin said. Or does he know? Very little, I believe. Or salute them. Hello, Lee Grant. Welcome in. Yep, Benjamin Franklin does not seem like a nice chap. What's the most noble bird? Vultures. The most noble bird is a vulture. And I'll tell you for why. Vultures are scavengers. They don't kill anything. I mean, they probably do sometimes, but it's not common. And in eating carrion, they reduce the spread of disease. As with a lot of carrion birds, but vultures are also very big. And they do it all while being, you know, hated by people because they don't look as pretty as some birds. And I just don't think that's right. So here we are. We're standing the vultures again. And you bet we're not apologising for it. They are heroes. For some reason, I'm doing like a little purple highlight here, and I don't know why, but I just want to see how it looks. Don't know. I don't know if I'm happy about the recolor I did, to be honest. No, I know what I'll do. Getting a little bit tougher as we go on. Oh, Celeste. What a little legend Celeste is. Kind of going a little bit heavy-handed here because I'm just trying to... I don't know, I'm just trying to get an idea of what I'm trying to do. You know, just throwing things at it and hoping something works, and I think this will do. Whoops. Didn't mean to do what I just did. But it's okay. What's going on there? Why is that? Ah, bloody bollocks. Excuse me. I've made a right error there. Did you ever finish Sable? I did. I finished it. I actually ended up finishing it off stream. Can't really remember why. I think I wanted to spend a bit of time with Sable just on my own, kind of. I wanted to spend like the last few hours of the game just doing it myself and just enjoying that. What mask did you select? I think I selected the mechanic mask in the end, because I really liked the mechanic stuff in it. I liked all of them. I thought they were cool folks. You went with the spaceship mask. Yeah, that was cool when you unlocked the spaceships and all that sort of thing. Yeah, I really enjoyed all that. Yeah, I was really keen on it. Really lovely game. It is a shame about all the bugs. I do think like I'd quite like to maybe go back and play it again one day, but once they've ironed out all those little problems, because there were a great deal of them. I think I've been daft. No, I haven't. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Right. Right, I see. I see. Still need to play it. You should. Like I said, I'd check and see what the sort of status of the bugs is. See if they've done a bunch of fixes yet, because I can't lie and say that I could ignore them most of the time, because I had to really work to get through them. The worst of them was like audio glitches. Like you'd have, I remember the worst bug I think I ran into was one where essentially every time I went to one of a certain area, it would play like this track where it was like this sort of bassy looping track, and if I left, it would keep playing, but it would keep playing over whatever else was playing. So I would essentially have two music tracks playing at the same time. And even worse, if I went to, that's another of the place, I'll just say, they were like these little spaceship things, and if you went to another of those places, it would start playing another of those tracks on top of the ones it was already playing. So you would have like three of the same tracks looping over each other, and even if you quit out to the main menu and went back in, the bug would still happen. They would be playing in the main menu. You had to fully quit out of the game, and it got me quite ticked off, that did. Hello Sarabi, welcome in. Still waiting for the Dishonored. This is the Dishonored. We've got, well actually no, Dishonored's crows, isn't it? Magpies are more fitting for Thief, I suppose. Like that. Get a really thin pen. Just take that along there. Like that. That's lovely. Lovely. Yeah. So I can't help but feel like the whole thing is just slightly too dark. Like you can't see the face or anything like that. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Can't tell. Worst bug you ran into was the beetle who burrowed into the ground every time you approach. Yes, that's true. Sorry, I'm probably doing you dirty tonight, Lilima. I'm missing your messages. Oh, bugger. That's what we're going to do. What? Oh, I see. Just trying to get the right sort of colour. I'm really struggling. Who chooses what bird they get? Whoever requests the bird redemption, so you can. It's not enabled at the moment. But whenever it gets requested, you can request which bird you'd like to have drawn. So today was Adam, or last time I streamed it was Adam. That's what we're drawing. Make this a bit more distinct. Hello Ian, welcome back. Have you played Assassin's Creed, by the way? I have. I've played quite a few of them. Used to be really into them when I was younger. I've sort of gone a bit off them over the years, but I still like to go back and play some of the older ones now and then. Oops. Realise this has been basically a full art stream, really, hasn't it? This hasn't actually been. I've just realised this leg is blue and that one is brown. How have I managed that? That should not be the case. Odd socks on. Be more than happy with more full art streams. Well, yeah, I think I used to do that when I was in the early days of streaming. I used to do quite a few where I'd just sit and draw stuff. It was my LGBT Greek characters one. It's the main one I can remember. But I did a couple of, yeah, I think I did a couple where I just sat and drew stuff. I did enjoy them. Be happy if you stream the game you said you'd stream. I'm sorry. Very sorry. Why is that not bit out? That's why. I swear I coloured this leg in. I think what I must have done is I must have undone something and I accidentally undone this without realising. There we go. It looked better at one point. At one point it looked better. And I can't figure out what happened. I can't tell if I made the blue too dark, if that was it. Like, I know the shading isn't particularly great. It's very messy, but I guess because there's just like, there's no real sort of shape to it now. It's kind of just it didn't pop now. Yeah, a couple other things I can try, I suppose. Yeah, when this happens, get like this little sort of highlight around the I wonder if just getting a few sort of highlights and whatnot would help. I might still play a bit of Dusk at the end of this. I think I probably will. What? No! Jim finished writing up notes and shall return. Thank you, Tatal. Thank you. What I need as I start to question it, everything. Oh god, I've put it on the wrong bloody layer again. I need to stop doing that. It's fine. It is okay. I think I know what the issue is. I think I know. Also, while I'm here, I'm gonna do this because this is wrong. This shouldn't be a. It should be. Should be there. think the issue is I misunderstood the direction of the feathers a bit. So if we kind of have them down like this. I think. Hello, Potato. Welcome back. It's going all right, thank you. How are you? What's its name? Adam, I guess. When you say within reason on your new redemption, can you please expand on that? No. No. Just use your common sense. Don't want to explain. I was just worried about the sort of stuff I might get coming through. But what if I have as much common sense as Lalamo? Well, then you're doomed. I'm a little bit happier with that. Still look kind of odd around here. Yeah, I guess I'm a little bit happier with that. I love its little fun there, thank you. What? Oh, I don't understand this. I swear I drew a beacon. Like more beacon. But it keeps telling me that I've not drawn the beacon. I don't understand. I swear I coloured that beacon grey. I did, didn't I? I definitely did. What? What? I coloured it a different colour. I remember. Ian your Burke, why are you highlighting messages? I feel like you keep missing it. I hope you're just missing it and not ignoring deliberately. If ignoring, apologies. Sound alerts are not working. Yeah, I was wondering if they weren't. Because I haven't heard one for a bit. I'll have a look in a second. Sorry everyone. Sorry everyone who wasted points. Oh, I've lost my sodding thing. I've bloody lost it and all. Shite. Let me get this reset. There's like a sort of siren sound in the background of this this song. I thought someone's car alarm was going on off outside. Where's the thing where you just do the like a preset? There we go. The sound alerts are broken, are they? I will sort them shortly. Or I'll make an attempt to. I think I Should be able to fix it. Try to get this done. I think I'm pretty much happy with that. As happy as I'm gonna be, I guess. Yeah. Trying. I think we'll stick with that. I think we'll go with that. That'll be it. You can't do a sound alert. Why can't you do a sound alert? What's wrong with it? What sound alert are you trying to do? Let me go on sound alerts. Oh yeah, it doesn't seem to be working. That's weird. Let me check the settings I've got for it. Why is it doing that? Sound alerts. Hello.
I'm here to do the sound alerts.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Woohoo!
That was Blathers.
No, this cannot be.
Thank you. Oh. Was there a pet jabber, or were you just enjoying the opportunity?
No, Lucy asked for it.
Oh right, okay. Goodbye. Thank you for that. There you go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. While she's there, she's gone. She's gone. Why are they not working? It doesn't seem to have the connection at all or anything like that. That's really strange. Let me try in a different view. If I try it now. Ah. That's very strange. Sound is the hardest part of streaming it, and it continues to be as such. Although admittedly this is just it's just the sound alerts part which is once again playing up. As it seems to every now and then. It's really bizarre. Maybe the source is reset. Let me try this. Okay. Okay. It's still not working. Someone just try one from the panel for me. If possible. Weird. I don't get that at all. Why ain't it working? Why is it not working? I think I might have to fix that another day, to be honest, because like I say, I can't even see anything that would indicate why that's not working. Sorry folks. You're mugging us off. I feel a little bit mugged off. Literally, it's just it won't even let me do it. I can play it on the page, but I can't. If I go and play an OBS browser source, it says test alert sent to the browser source, and it just doesn't send anything. How strange. How strange indeed. I'm sorry, folks. I'm very sorry. Says out of stock. Yeah, it might be because I've just played a few of them. I'm not sure. Yeah, sorry about that. I will fix that after the stream. I will do it now. Potato, there's no use. There's no use. They're not working. I'm sorry. I've just realised that you guys can't see this. 1 second. Do. Yeah, Lelamo, if you do want to refund people's points, that's totally okay. Sorry, everyone. Okay. That's kind of it. I'm not really happy with it, if I'm honest. I might change it somewhat after the stream. Because now I'm a little bit just not right to me. Something a little bit off about it. Sorry, my nose is suddenly playing up. I need to figure it out. You shouldn't. I don't know. I can never get them. No, those colours don't fit, do they? I think anything too garish doesn't really work. I like my little backgrounds, but I can't get ones that I like here. Maybe something like that. Looks sort of like one of those sweets you get. Don't it? Looks too seaside to me. It's a little too seaside. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I've lost it. I've lost the plot. It's finally happened. Like I say, I'm not particularly happy with it. Not particularly happy with it. But there it is. I love it. Don't look so concerned. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I just... I'm a bit disappointed just because I feel like it started really well, and then I'm sad that I've gotten to a point where I feel like this about it. but I've put my name to it. So there it is. Sound alerts don't appear in those, right? I say no worries. Yeah, you just reject them and then it refunds it. Looks great, thank you. Thank you. Well, there it is. There's the bird. There is the bird. Guys, I really hope you don't mind this. I'm gonna probably call the stream to an end there, as opposed to playing Dusk. I really am sorry. If I get a chance tomorrow night, I'll play some Dusk. Because I would like to. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Sorry it's a little bit shorter than planned. But thank you, yeah, thank you all for being here. It's been really nice. Just chilling out with you all. It's really helped. So yeah, much appreciated. I'm gonna do a quick raid now if you guys want to hang about for a bit. And we'll go raid someone. We've never actually raided before. We've never raided Poetry and Mosin before, and they're absolutely lovely. So I think that'd be really cool. Would anyone like to join me in a little raid over to Poetry in Mosin, who is playing the excellent game of Just Chatting? Let's head over there. Yeah, thank you everyone. Really thank you. If you would like to see the bird once it's done, you can. I've put them all on there. They're in there. There's also this Twitter link. I will probably put it on there. Thanks. Have a good night, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye bye. Take care.